Misty lady, set my spirit free. New love to find.
Hey girls, welcome back to another vlog. Y'all, we are in Houston's own River Oaks, girls. I hope you guys can see me okay. We got stuck in traffic because I had to take my private client to have lunch, a birthday, well, not really a lunch, but like an early birthday dinner with her friends. And so I don't know, I was gonna take another ride, and then I changed my mind. I changed my mind at the last minute and decided not to take that ride, so I canceled. I didn't feel like, because it was going to the airport, and I just decided, like, I don't feel like going to the airport this time of day. But anyway, girls, guys, I have never just driven through River Oaks like this. It is gorgeous, but I gotta maneuver my way into this next lane so we can make a U-turn. Okay, so we're about to really go into this neighborhood, but it is beautiful. I'm gonna show you guys some of these amazing houses. Okay, so in 100 feet, she said turn on Denman Road. Girl, we gonna have to drive slow rolling through this neighborhood. Y'all know I get nervous, oh my god, when I drive through certain neighborhoods like this. But y'all, look at this house across the street. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys can see this beautiful home. Y'all, that is gorgeous. Right, girl, I couldn't get as much footage as I wanted to. I don't know, I got nervous. Y'all, I don't be playing no games like now with all of the things going on in the world with ICE and, you know, just the way that things are. They're not really favorable. And so I just be trying to be careful so I didn't get as much footage. But maybe, I don't know, girl, I need to we need to figure out how, we need to find our way to a Home Depot, because I gotta get like some adhesive so we can you know, prop up our gimbal or whatever. I'm sorry, not prop up the gimbal, but prop up the mount for the gimbal. So that's something that I'm you know, that I need to go do today. But yeah, today is Tuesday, guys, and it's typically like a slow Uber day on Tuesdays, you know what I mean? And so I just decided that I would just take this day off and, you know, just chill or whatever. So I had that one ride, my private ride, so we're gonna be taking her to the airport tomorrow. And then I dropped her off, like I said, to like her lunch with her friends or her society dinner thing. And then last night I took her out on her date, you know, dropped her off on her date or whatever. I was supposed to take her back, but girl, she was like, they had such a good time. They ended up hanging out a lot longer than anticipated. She told me when I first came to pick her up, when she looked at me and she got in my car, she was just saying like how classy I was. She was like, oh my gosh, she's so classy. And then she said that's when she asked if I, you know, would mind, you know, giving her private rides or whatever. And so yeah, I was wondering, because I'm gonna be honest, like I was kind of feeling, I don't know, guys, like I don't know how I was feeling about that particular situation. And let me explain. When I was doing private rides, it was just kind of like a luck type of thing. So I had met these girls that went to, they were from Dubai. They were all flight attendants, and they would come in from Dubai and other countries. And when I met them, I just basically befriended them and gave them my number. And so I would just take them to do little stuff like go to the grocery store, just little stuff like that. It wasn't no big, you know, deal or whatever. And then they would like give their other, they would give their other flight attendant, that was my turn. They would give their other flight attendant friends my phone number. And then, you know, I would start taking, you know, them to like the grocery store. But it was, like I said, it was nothing heavy. And so when this lady asked me if I wouldn't mind driving her around or whatever, I was just kind of hesitant or whatever, because I don't know. I think it has a lot to do with my commitment issues, girl. But anyway, y'all, let me concentrate real quick. Oh, Trader Joe's. Oh, we about to get us, wait a minute. We're going to stop and get us a little snack, girl, because I'm hungry. We're going to get us something from Trader Joe's. Okay, let me stop at Trader Joe's real quick, and I'm going to call y'all back. I'm back, hey, we got the snacks, hey, I'm back, hey, we got the snacks, hey, hey. Oh, sorry, girl, y'all, this man look at me. Oh my God, y'all, let's get out of Trader Joe's, because we still in enemy territory, you know. Let's get up out of here. Girl, don't be beeping now. Okay, so, y'all, hold on. Okay, we in the clear. Lord, please let this GPS get me home. See, the problem is I don't want to get on the freeway. But anyway, girl, I am laughing at all these comments y'all making on this blog, girl. Somebody tell me, Rochelle, you gonna have us all driving Uber. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it's fun. It is fun driving or whatever. And you know, there are a lot
Turn right onto South Shepherd Drive.
There are like a lot of, you know, opportunities and stuff like that or whatever, and so I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm just trying not to get, you know, burnt out or whatever, because, you know, too much of a good thing, you can get burnt out. It's so delicious, girl. But y'all, we're gonna be back at it tomorrow. I have to take my client to the airport tomorrow. I have to be at her house at 5 a.m. So girls, we're gonna get up early in the morning, and you know, I'm gonna get up like at 3:30 because I want to do my hair and do my makeup real pretty. You know, I just want to look pretty or whatever. And then after, you know, because I like to look pretty when I drive. Y'all know how I am. I'm a prissy girl. I'm a thug, baby. I'm a nerd, baby. But I'm a thug, baby. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like a different type of girl. Somebody said I was quirky. Oh, y'all, this over here by Davenport's. Well, anyway, okay, I'm sorry. I'm smacking in y'all face, girl. I'm sorry. Y'all, let me concentrate. I'm gonna call y'all when we get home or closer to the house.
I'm a rolling stone.
All right, girls, we are in Lowe's, and I need some double-sided tape. It's like, I see the tape, but it's not double-sided or whatever. And then they have other adhesive. But wait a minute, I need to tell y'all something real quick. Girl, do y'all be feeling like now when y'all see men in Lowe's and they be looking at certain things, you be thinking they gonna go home and kill? This not funny, but anyway, I be thinking they gonna go home and kill their wife. Like when they be looking at rope and stuff, I would just be like, what you looking at rope for, sir? It's just certain things that be making me feel like they gonna go home and try to take their whole family out. Cause I'm like, this is quite unusual. You looking at rope, and then you looking at duct tape, and you got a tarp, you know, not a tarp, but a tarp. I'm like, why you need all of this stuff or whatever? So girl, I just be paying attention, and that way, if I see them fools on Dateline or something like that, like 6 months later, I'll be like, because he was down to the Lowe's and the Home Depot buying shit, he, you know, to prepare himself. But yeah, girl, oh, y'all, I am like disappointed because it's like Lowe's has certain things online that they don't have in the store, and I need this mount. I need the adhesive today. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wait another day or whatever. But they have this gorilla glue stuff, but I don't want to glue. I might have to, girl. Shit. I don't want to glue this thing to it's another little piece on my I'm tired. It's another little piece already on the windshield, and so I need to stick the back of the mount to that, but I don't. Oh my gosh. And I don't want to fool with Amazon. That's a whole nother story. I got a whole conspiracy theory. It's just, you know, it's just crazy to me, like on Amazon. I mean, why y'all looking over here? Get your bitch ass over here and help me. These two fools looking at me. They work here. Get over here and help. Shit. Anyway, I just feel like it's a monopoly. Like, why is it that anything you need, a lot of stuff that you need, you can only find it on Amazon? I just feel like it's a scheme that Todd set up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so girls, this is the clear mounting tape. I don't need this. I need some double-sided tape. And I don't feel like, I don't know, I'm over it. I'm tired. I'm ready to go home. Oh my gosh. Girl, yeah, I think that man probably gonna go home and try to do something to his family. Cause he been in here looking at all kinds of like weird stuff or whatever, girl. I don't know. Let me mind my business. Look, at least I don't have no man out here plotting on me, trying to take me out of here. Okay, y'all, I'm rambling at this point. Let me finish trying to, what is this? Girl, no ma'am. What is this? Girl, bloody knuckles. What in the world? Hand repair. See, okay. Prime example. You see what I'm saying? I be feeling like Lowe's and Home Depot, they be here to help me and kill their wife. Cause why would you have bloody palm in here, so bloody knuckles? Like, anyway, okay, you know what? I'm overthinking it. Let me figure something out and I'm gonna call you back. Good morning, girls. All right, guys, so we are at Intercontinental Airport. I just dropped off my private client, and I think we're gonna stay in the airport area or whatever. I'm just not gonna do no pickups, okay? So I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm traumatized on pickups. So when I first started driving Uber, I dropped someone off and then I got a request to pick someone up, and it was a juicer. So anyway, girl, when I was heading to go pick the man up, like, I didn't know how to navigate. And I know people like, oh, well, they have signs and all of this. Okay, that's real nice, girl. But y'all have to understand, like, y'all, I don't be dropping myself to the airport. So now I do know how to, like, drop you off at the airport. I just don't know how to pick you up. And so anyway, girl, y'all, that man was yelling at me, girl. I was scared. I was shaking like a fucking leaf. Girl, he was like, I'm going to be late for my meeting. And I was so scared because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to pick him up and he going to have to be in the car with me. And then, girl, he kept calling me and stuff, and he was like, where are you? Are you lost? Girl, I was so scared. So, girl, something in me, like I told y'all, girl, the thug just came out in me. Baby, 'cause I'm a thug. And girl, when that thug came out, something was like, cancel that damn ride. Girl, I booked it. I hightailed it on 59 and I never looked back, girl. I went home that day because I was so scared. And I was like, man, I'll never try to pick anyone else up from the airport again. We are over here, and I guess we're going to take our first ride together. Now, I did stop and get coffee already this morning, early this morning. And so I had to pick her up at 5. And so I was at her home exactly at 5 o'clock on the dot, guys. I am a woman of my word, because really that's all I have. And if I say I'm going to do something, I do it, and I like to be on time. You know, I just have a lot of integrity when it comes to standing on my word. Oh, anyway, I don't know, y'all. I'm just feeling so, oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm feeling very unseen with that stuff that happened at the BAFTA Awards, and the guy with the Tourette's yelling, calling Michael B. Jordan and that other guy, I don't know his name, yelling out nigga, like the word nigga, and the fact that the BAFTA Awards didn't even, it was a 2-hour delay. They didn't even think enough of the viewing audience, blacks in the audience and watching, like it's just like they didn't even think enough of how that makes you feel. And then the lady that was this little young black girl, she was talking and she was just saying how, like how important it is that they not close her school down, because in her area they're thinking about closing schools down. So while the little girl is talking, there is another educator, she's speaking as well, but she's not realizing that she's on a hot mic. She's not understanding that her mic is on. And so she was just talking about how if you train a black person well enough, they'll automatically go to the back, and kids are too dumb to realize that they're in a bad school, and just saying all these very disparaging things. And in both cases, both the professor as well as the BAFTA Awards, instead of them apologizing, they didn't take any action. It just makes you feel so unseen. And I've done so well at not letting any of these things affect me, you know what I mean? And it's just like, now it's starting I feel affected. I feel very just hurt by that type of stuff. Like, y'all like, oh, well, with Tourette's, you can't control it and it makes you cuss and it makes you say this. And I get that. However, you conveniently had a episode and calling these well accomplished, you know, black men niggas. With Tourette's, it don't even go like that. You know what I'm saying? And so Tourette's, you would typically yell out random things or, you know, do random acts of violence on yourself. And so anyway, I'm like, wow, how convenient. And so even with that lady saying that, and then instead of the person correcting her and saying you're absolutely wrong, he was like, you're 100% hearable, dear. And it's like, you let her know that people could hear her, but you didn't let her know that she was wrong for the things that she was saying. And the reason why you didn't let her know that she was wrong for the things that she was saying, because you're on board with the things that she was saying. If I talk about really how I feel right now, deep down inside, from the bottom of my toes to the top of my nose, and really tell you how I feel, we're not gonna get no monetization on this video, and I need all my money. So we're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I'm not feeling emotional. And I'm going to wait until I'm in more of a rational state of mind. And so I can come to you in a comedic, from a comedic and non-emotional perspective. So you will not only be able to enjoy what I'm saying, but it'll be well received across the board. So yeah, girl, 10, 10, 10s across the board. What that's it ain't that Beyonce something say, yeah, eat it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had a Beyonce attack. But anyway, girls, let me try to clean my glasses a little bit. So we're going to get ready to take our first, we're going to get ready to take our first ride. Oh, girl, y'all look. I put my wig back on. Yeah, girl, I had to put this wig back on because, girl, like, that other wig is beautiful. It's so soft and pretty and fluffy, but it's very glamorous hair. And that hair is not meant to be driving, because I drove with that wig on yesterday. And baby, when I tell you that wig looked like a Rice Krispie treat, it was crunched up and balled up. It looked a mess, girl. So Uncle Johnny made my dress that cheap spandex. It looks a mess. But anyway, yeah, that wig was looking cheap, chewed up, screwed up, dripped up, draped out. Know what I'm talking about? Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm actually getting into a better mood now that I'm talking to y'all. Y'all be lifting my spirits. I ain't gonna even much lie to you, baby. Girl, they trying to send me a damn $6 ride. Nah, baby. I don't want no $6. I'm at the airport, girl. It's supposed to be like some juicers down to the airport. Now, I'm gonna tell you, girl, if I could get a ride, like, if somebody just asked me to come get them from the hotel and take them downtown, that would be perfect for me, because I'm not trying to just take no. Oh, what's this? Girl, I'm too far. Wait, is that a no? This not even no juicer. Girl, they want me to drive 19 minutes for $10. That wasn't good. But it was because it was on Aldine Westfield. I don't think that was a good ride. Oh, you know what? I have women only on, and I'm not implying that it's not no good rides for women, but I forget when it's only women, it's going to be a little bit more limited, and it's going to be a little bit further out. So I completely forgot about that. So we're going to turn the women only preference off, and so we're going to drive everybody because it's, you know, it's not too dark outside. And then let's exit the app, because the other night I turned the preference on, and girl, I ended up going to pick up somebody named Sherrod. And so some man came to the car, girl, looking like he had a damn Dragon Ball Z cloak on, had that scarf wrapped all tight and shit around his neck with that damn Bill Cosby Kango. And I was like, you know, like, I didn't send for you, baby. Why you coming for me and I didn't send for you? So I was like, how do you pronounce your name? And girl, he had that old smart, sassy ass about David Allen Dershowitz or whatever his name was, girl. And I was like, okay, so the name on here is, yes, that's my barbershop. I'm registered under my barbershop. Okay, but your barbershop name is Sherrod, Sherod, Sherrod. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, but why would you register your barbershop as if it's a woman? Because it's only women drivers. But I don't know, girl. I couldn't even stop that fool from jumping in my car or whatever. So before I even knew it, he already in the damn back seat. Okay, let me go back online. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. It's too early in the morning for me to be bitching and raising hell. Sorry, girl. But anyway, girl, not them trying to send me the same ride for even less money, baby. That is something else. Girl, get up out of here with these old cheap rides. Girl, they want me to go pick somebody up. Nope. Gone on. I ain't doing no pickups from the airport, baby. I don't know what's going on with these rides they sending me, because you know what, I think I probably need to drive. Let's do this. Let's go ahead on and drive a little further away from the airport, and then maybe we can get something else.
Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Every time I try to go, something keeps pulling me back. Everything's gonna be alright. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. It was meant to be, you were meant for me, so that means we gotta make it. Have you ever loved someone so much you thought you'd die, giving so much of yourself? It seems the only way. Tell me what you want and I will give it to you. I try to leave, you keep putting me back. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. It's telling me I need you in my life. Something keeps pulling me back. And everything's gonna be alright. Something keeps pulling me back. Telling me I need you in my life. It was meant to be, you were meant for me. So that means we...
All right, girls, I just finished the longest freaking ride. So, girl, listen, I just took this dude basically kind of from near the airport to the complete opposite side of town. Girl, so of course, it was maybe an hour and 15 minutes because of traffic, but I don't understand how some guys they won't have it together and they will still be out here dating. This fool don't even have his own place. He don't have a car, but he have a job. And he talking about, my grandmama said, as long as you have one out of two, then you doing good. And I'm like, for who? And then talking about, you like, we could cook up some food, you know, shit, just chill or whatever, as long as you don't mess with me when I be trying to clean up and stuff. And then I was just like the more this fool talked, and so he was like, I don't be doing nothing, I just be trying to take care of my children. I don't ask how many kids they have, girl. I say, how old are your kids? That's how I get around saying how many kids you got. So I was like, well, how old are your kids? One 18. See, what? My son, he's 17. My daughter, she 14. Then I got 12-year-old little stepson. Then I got a 1-year-old little baby, whatever. I said, what? I ain't say that, but I was thinking, and I was like, my nigga, you got 4 children. Like 3 of them yours, and you got a stepson or whatever. He told me like how he ended up losing everything. He was diagnosed with colon cancer, and of course my heart does go out to him, and that's very sad, and I'm compassionate, but I do have compassion. But at the same time, sir, you need to be trying to get your shit together. He's talking about my people and them told me to come live with him, and he told me, you know, I'm the kind of man I like to pour into people, and nigga, you need to pour into your pockets. He talking cash money shit, girl. Y'all, why did his manager call him and like, where the hell are you? Where are you? You're late. And so him and his manager, he's like, no sir. Yes sir. You done turned into a straight slave. You talking all this hot shit. Yes sir, no sir. Well sir, I'm coming from the other side of Tascasita, because we have a neighborhood here called Tascasita, and that neighborhood is far as hell. And so you done talk cash money shit like you big pimping with me. And then you done turned into a damn Jetro the slave when your damn manager call. Get your man, listen. So anyway, girl, he's still trying, man, I want to get to know you. You think it's possible for me to get to know you? Then he telling me, man, oh, you bougie. Well, you know I'm bougie, then, and you not. You hood, and I'm bougie. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to stun on your boy, but that's not what I'm looking for. So anyway, girl, like, you don't have a car, you got a job. And then after him and his manager got into it, he gonna get off the phone telling me, yo, man, that's why I hit that phone. Yo, oh my God, I need to pull over, girl. He talking about, hold on, girl. He talking about, yeah, man, me and him got into it. I hit that fool in his jaw. I ain't finna let no man or no female. What did he say? Female? I think he said female. I ain't finna let no man or no female talk shit to me. I hit that fool. He said, and so of course I ain't gonna lie, girl. I got scared when he talking about. So I didn't ask no questions. I just let him talk with him. He talking about, yeah, me and him got into it, and I just got real quiet. You see how he talking about? He talking about, you see how I got quiet on the phone when he was trying to charge me up. So yeah, I had got quiet one time, and my brother was like, cause my brother worked with me. My brother was like, man, you might wanna, when he get quiet, man, you might wanna watch out. He told me, next thing I know, I took off on that fool. I hit that fool in his lip. And I'm like, what kind of damn uncivilized ass place do you work at where you hit people in the lip and you can still go back to work? And so anyway, girl, he was like, yeah, cause I ain't finna let no female talk no shit, or no man talk no shit to me. And I was like, oh my God. And so I ain't gonna lie, like I said, girl, I got a little scared or whatever. So I just let him run his mouth or whatever. And then like he was just saying like, yeah, cause I don't know, I just love me a woman with glasses. I love me a woman with glasses, man. You know, and I'm like, nigga, I only wear glasses to drive. Do I need to take these glasses off? And then anyway, so okay, let's go back to the conversation with his manager. So you sitting up acting like you all bossed up or whatever. You turned into a straight slave, my nigga. When that man called and charged you up, yes, no, so we's on the freeway. We on 59. You master, you got a car, I don't. And I'm just like, but then when you get off the phone, you on some Fidel Castro mafia shit. Nigga, get out of here. Or whatever. Yo, that man straight punked you. He talking about, oh, I'm doing him a favor. I'm off today, and I told him I could come in. So you could hear the man on the phone just basically saying, if you knew you was going to be late, you should have called. That's the least you could have done. And that way we could have had coverage. And so anyway, you know, the man was charging him up, rightfully so. And so the onus was on him. Yeah, you did agree to come in on your off day, but what you should have did was say, listen, it's my off day. I'm going to go ahead on and do this for you, but I will not be there until well after 9 o'clock. Set the standard of what, you know what I'm saying? Set the standard so then you won't have these phone calls. He told me, and then he gonna talk about, yeah, cause if we really want to have a conversation about it, shit, this game room illegal. Y'all, he work at a damn underground illegal game room that operate 24 hours or whatever. He talking about shit, you know, so he better not, like, girl, just talking anyway, cash money shit or whatever. And so anyway, when he was talking about he hit the man, I was like, oh my God, this old barbaric ass monster in my backseat. I'm gonna tell you something. If you let somebody talk long enough, girl, they gonna tell you who they are. And so anyway, he talking about, yeah, cause I'm at my people's house. They got a 4-bedroom house, you know, and I'm in one of the spare bedrooms, and they be like, man, why you don't never bring no ladies over here? He's like, I don't even feel comfortable bringing nobody over here. Not what woman you know finna come lay up with you down to your uncle's house, my nigga. Like, who finna come do that? Ain't nobody finna be laying up in your uncle's house with you, and you talking about and girl telling me, yeah, cause I be wanting to play my game. Girl, y'all, he just had, girl, this man just had it all wrong. But unfortunately, girls, the sad reality is it's still gonna be a woman down to these streets still gonna mess with him, despite the fact that this fool needs to get his life together. And I just could not understand that. So, you know, like, he started asking me questions or whatever. And he was just like, well, what kind of food you like? And I was just telling him, like, you know, I love vegetables and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't like no vegetables or nothing like that, but I can learn. No, if that's not, nigga, you 36. If you're not already into eating healthy, it's probably not gonna happen. Baby, don't be trying to come in my life and infiltrate my ways. Baby, please. I was like, this nigga ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all, look at me. I didn't got straight. See, I ain't take my jacket off because I don't need that fool looking up here at me. Already talking about I love women's with glasses. Oh my God. I love women's with glasses. And it's like, yeah, I like braids. I like women's with braids. And cause I'm looking at you, I can't see your face, but I can see your eyes. You surely is pretty. You is pretty. You can't even see my face, my nigga. You can't even see me. You could probably see a picture of me on the app. But anyway, I'm just going off because it just showed you like these men don't have it together. And then y'all, we sitting up at the house. Oh, I gotta heal from this. I gotta get my money right from this. I'm just recovering from a 2-year stint of depression. I gotta make sure my body right. I ain't going outside right now because I don't look the way I want to look. I want to make sure I got my finances right. We do all of this 10-point inspection, and then these fools don't be like, well shit, I'm breathing and I got somewhere to lay my head, so I'm ready. You ain't even healed, and you out here and he got a 1-year-old baby. A 1-year-old baby. I said, why don't you work things out with the baby mama? I mean, shit, man, you know, we cool or whatever, but shit, I'm done with that little situation. What about the baby involved? The baby. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, girl, it just made me realize like these fools be out here, and it's always gonna be a line of damn dummies waiting like, yeah, girl, my man, he work at the gambling hall. Yeah, girl, it's gonna be some lady out here ready to fight over this fool with somebody else. It's gonna be some Barbara is Shirley type shit. It's gonna be 2 old dummy girls ready to fight over this fool, and he talking about he didn't hit the man. And girl, yeah, okay, you know what? I can't believe that, like, you out here dating, you just be colon cancer. Glory be to God. Glory be to God that he spared your life and that he still sees it for you. Then after he talked some more, he was like, before he was like, you watch the news? I said, no, not really. And he was like, remember when people were stealing ATMs and stuff? I was like, yeah, that was me. That was me, shit. That was me. That's exactly how he was with your girl. He was so proud. This fool was acting like he graduated from Yale Magnum Cum Laude. He's like, yeah, shit, that was me. Like getting all happy and stuff because he was right to man. I was hitting licks left and right, and I had all kind of cars. I had Camaros, Bentleys, Hummers. I had Gucci, Louis, Prada. Yeah, I had all these clothes and stuff. And then God was like, you know, I'm gonna get you. God had told me he was coming. God told me he was gonna get me, and so he had took all my stuff, and then that's when I got colon cancer. And he's talking about, you know, I'm still friends with all of them guys, and to this day they be like, man, we got another lick, we got another 60,000 for you, we got 120 somewhere, but I don't be doing that no more. Sir, you have given me absolutely positively no reason to talk to you or whatever. So anyway, he was like, can I get your number? Can I get your number? Baby, I straight gave him a Google number because this is not what we doing. And then you didn't talk to all this cash money shit. You didn't went from a damn mafia boss to a slave. You didn't rob 1,000 ATMs. You got a 1-year-old. And after all of that, guess what kind of tip he gave me? Not one. I didn't even get a tip from this fool. This fool ain't even send me a tip. Talking about, after he got off the phone with his slave master, he talking about, you know, cause shit, I don't need this job, man. I'm stacked up. I got money. And I could just, if I don't want to work for a year, I don't have to, cause I'm sitting on a whole bunch of money. Nigga, no, you not. You ain't even sitting on no pennies, cause you ain't even run me no damn. I'm looking at the thing now. He ain't even run me no tip. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I just had to pull over, girl. Okay. I got my jollies off. Cause I just cannot believe that fool. You done talk all this shit about how much money you got. I got a whole lot of money. Bitches counted for me. But you ain't throw me no tip. He ain't even throw me no tip. Okay. You know what? I'm sorry. I've been talking for 15 minutes. I'm sorry, girl. Y'all, let me just go get my mind together, and I'm gonna call y'all back. Okay, I said I was gonna call y'all back, but I forgot to tell y'all this one last thing. Y'all, why did that fool say, so what's your goal for the day? I said $200, because I'm thinking, you know, he probably gonna throw your girl a tip or whatever. Y'all, why this fool gonna talk about, well, shit, after this ride, you about what, need about 170 after this ride? I said, yeah, that's about right. Girl, that fool was, all right then, have a good day, and jumped his ass out the car. Get your cheap ass up. I cannot stand those cheap, stingy ass man. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, all right, I'm done. When I come back, I'm gonna be acting pretty and stuff. Okay, so I'm feeling better, but I do have one more thing to say. You know how when you get in the Uber and they be like, please fasten your seatbelt. Girl, why that fool fastened the seatbelt and was laying against the seatbelt? See, it be little crafty stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to stop complaining. And that's why I don't be liking to pick up men. So girls, we're going to take a few more rides. And I was even trying to give him the benefit of the doubt to see if another tip was going to come through. Not another tip, but a tip was going to come through. Girl, please. The only tip that fool gave me is look both ways before you cross the street. All right. Let me get the phone hooked back up. So I had a recruiter email me last night and, you know, asking me for my availability and stuff or whatever, because he said he had the perfect project management role or whatever. And so, he asked for my resume and my availability, and I gave him all of the information. And then I just literally, I got an email from him saying that unfortunately the role has been closed. And if anything happens, or, you know, if anything is, you know, anything changes, he'll update me. So, you know, that's a bummer, but that's okay. You win some and you win some, you know. All right, let's turn the app back on and get back to it. At least he let me know, girl, because some of these recruiters just straight ghost you. But anyway, girls, let me turn the app back on and just get a little bit situated, and then I'll give you guys a call back. Girl, y'all, I just had to burn off on a passenger. I had to burn off. Let me cut my mic on. Like, she came up to my car with an attitude. And so she tried to get in on the passenger side, girl. So I was kind of redirecting her so she could get in on the driver's side. And so when she got, I'm sorry, on this side so I could see her. When she got on this side, she started doing all of this. Oh no, baby, I ain't even let her in my car. She tried to pull on the handle, then she started throwing her hands all up, and she was a Karen. I'm like, oh no, baby, not today. She was just like, is it not open? Is it not open, baby? I drove smooth off. No, not today. I am not in the mood for it, baby. Not today. Girl, I don't care. And then she gonna try to, oh, that's what I did. When she went to the back to see if it was me after pulling on the car door, and then she gonna go to the back to see if it was me. Girl, I drove off. Yeah. Girl, not today. I am not in the mood. Y'all, I just, you know what? I need to go home after this ride. I have one more ride. I'm on some straight gangster shit. Because I'm like, how you have an attitude? Y'all, one thing about me, I'm not letting you in my car with no bad attitude. You know, you already have an attitude, and then I gotta drive you around. Oh no, baby. This is not the help. No, ma'am. We don't have no boo-boo pies to make nobody. Y'all remember in the help when that lady made that boo-boo pie?
Eat my shit.
No, we not doing that. Girl, she probably mad. I don't care if she reported me to Uber or not, but I don't give a damn. I never let her in my car. I don't care.
I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club.
Baby, you can't even get in.
Leg out.
You talking shit. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Y'all, this vlog was supposed to be smooth and laid back, but girl, I'm just like, you talking shit outside of my car. You got to get in my car. You're not finna make me uncomfortable in my car. No, ma'am. No. Girl, I cannot believe I pulled, babe, I burnt. Oh my goodness. I said, I was like, skirt. Baby, no, we not playing these reindeer games. Not today. Girl. Oh my God, y'all. This series is too funny. Oh my goodness. But anyway, girl, okay, so I'm about to go get my next ride or whatever. Hopefully she have a better attitude, because we not playing these games today, sister. Baby, I am over it. I have you know, I picked this lady up, so it was the grandmama, the mama, and the little girl. The little girl sits directly behind me. The mama of the little girl sits in the middle, and then the grandmother sits on the end. When I'm looking through my mirror, I can see the grandmother because she's directly behind me, and I can see the mama in the middle, but I can't see the little girl. So the mama asked me if I could roll the window down on the little girl side. I did not fully roll the window down. Plus, in my car, my windows don't go flat, flush all the way down in the back anyway. So I didn't roll it down all the way. I don't know if somebody called the cops on me because they thought I was trying to kidnap this little girl. Y'all, why was that little girl in the fucking back seat on her knees with half of her fucking face hanging out the window like a damn German shepherd? Then she had her hands cupping the window like this, like cupping the window like she's trying to get out the car. And all you can see is the top of her eyes, like from here up, and then her little bitty fingers like grabbing the window. She on her knees looking out the damn car, and she's singing some songs talking about he's not to lie. He's not to lie. I don't even know what she was saying, but it was not an American song. Girl, y'all, so I'm driving for like 2 minutes. Mind you, the drive was only supposed to be 6 minutes from Walmart to take them home to their house. Girl, I'm driving 2 minutes. Girl, why did the goddamn cops pull up on me, pull behind me? So, of course, I'm thinking they not coming for me or whatever. So I pull over. You know, like you got to pull over when you see the lights or whatever. So they need to, you know, so you can make it easier for them to bypass. I pull over, this fool pull over behind me or whatever. So he was a young Mexican cop or whatever. Of course, I get scared. I immediately start thinking ICE. Yes, I'm an American citizen, but I was just thinking, I don't know why I was just thinking ICE or whatever. So mind you, they were not American. They were Middle Eastern, and they spoke English very, very, very well. So when the cops came, all of a sudden, don't nobody speak English, and the little girl still singing a song, like grabbing the window. He's not to lie. He's not to lie. That's the song. I don't even know what the fuck she was saying or whatever. So anyway, after that, the cop never told me why he pulled me over. All this fool gonna ask me, was everything okay? I was like, yes. So of course, I started saying I was an Uber driver. I'm looking in the back at the grandmama and the mama. Them hoes looking straight ahead. They ain't blink. They ain't look at me. And I'm like, y'all ain't gonna say nothing. I didn't say that because I was scared as hell. So of course, I gave him my driver's license. Of course, you know they run your driver's license. They run your plates or whatever. And all your insurance and stuff is connected to that. The only thing that's not connected to that, I guess, I'm not used to getting pulled over, but I guess your driver's license, or maybe, I don't know, maybe the driver's license is connected, but they want to make sure that it's you. So I gave him my driver's license. Y'all, this man still has not told me why I got pulled over. I didn't get no citation, anything. The only thing he asked me was if everything was okay. I'm like, yeah, everything is fine or whatever. And so the mama never spoke up. The grandmama never said nothing, and the whole time, and, okay, girl, I'm just okay, y'all. When I start to get overly excited or too much anxiety, I can't even fucking think, y'all. The whole time, the little girl, you know, eventually she sat down, but she didn't even sit down right away. Of course, I'm always gonna use I'm an Uber driver, and so my question is, why didn't he tell me? And maybe I should have asked why I got pulled over, but I'm gonna be honest, I was scared. I did not want to rock the boat or whatever. I just complied and did what he said to do. And maybe that was an issue. I shouldn't have complied. But anyway, y'all, he never told the little girl to sit down. I never told the little girl to sit down because I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I don't have kids. My mind don't think like that. Like, my mind it doesn't think like that. Plus, when I was driving, I did not know that the little girl was like cupping the window looking like she had been kidnapped. And I just heard her singing the song or whatever. He's not to lie. He's not to lie. That's all I heard. But I had no idea that she looking like a fucking German shepherd or whatever, peeping up out the window. Only thing showing is her damn eyes and her fingers looking like she's signaling to the world and I'm trying to kidnap her, whatever. They never said nothing or whatever. And I was like, well, maybe they had already decided or have a discussion within their community. If the cops ever pulled them over, that they would just like not speak English or not have a conversation, and maybe they were just as afraid as I was, you know what I'm saying? And so anyway, the little girl eventually sat down. Like, I heard her mama like chamaraka or whatever that she told that little girl, and so the little girl, she sat down or whatever. But it was just the fact of like, y'all ain't gonna say shit. Y'all just gonna let the ice come get me. Y'all gonna let me freeze because the ice storm that came up here. And by the way, he wasn't ice. He was HPD or whatever. But I'm just like, so y'all not gonna say nothing. I didn't say that to them because I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do get on this camera and I be talking cash money shit or whatever. But girl, I be scared. Like, y'all, I be scared or whatever. So anyway, I finally got them to their apartment or whatever, and they got all their shit out of my car. I was like, get this shit out of my car and get this his not the why. Get this little girl up out of my car or whatever. So they got her, you know, out the car or whatever. And I was, by the way, I was not mean to them or anything like that. I was just kind of like, initially I was pissed off because I'm like, why wouldn't you just be like, oh, she's taking us home, or is there a problem, officer, or anything like that? But again, I'm not gonna put too much on them because they was probably just as scared as I was. But so anyway, I was just more like taken back, like and I'm just gonna imply that someone called the cops. Maybe they reported my license plate, but y'all, it happened so fast. I was only driving for 2 minutes, and then here come this fool swooping up behind me or whatever. So after I dropped them off, y'all, I was done. But anyway, girls, y'all, I'm exhausted. I just need some time to, oh, girl, I just need some time to decompress. So anyway, I'm about to relax for a minute, and then I'm gonna get up and take this makeup and stuff off and take me a shower. But I'll give you guys a call back tomorrow.